Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm an intuitive. I'm a reader of the cosmic weather, and I'm back. It's been quite a few months since I have tuned in here and shared a forecast on YouTube, and that's because I've been going through a little health crisis. But this morning I was like, you know what? No, I'm still not 100%. But even if people say, oh, Sarah, you still look tired or whatever, I still need to hop back in and just connect because we are going into some really hectic few months. And I want to be here for you. I want to just share with you how it possibly could feel. So if any of those feelings come up, you're not like, okay, there's something wrong with me. What's going on? I feel alone. It's like, oh no, it's cool. I know Sarah was talking and the tribe might feel like this, so it's okay. Like I'm just on path with the universe, right? So here I am. It's the 30th of August when this goes out. And this forecast is going to cover that first week of September. And as I said, September is hectic. We are officially in eclipse season. It opens up on that last new moon. And we hit our first eclipse in Pisces on the 7th. So all week we're just like warming up as we're going into this eclipse energy. We have another eclipse 2 weeks later. That's that gateway we're going to walk through. We know this, we've done this before. And if you haven't heard me talking about eclipse gateways before, it's like the wild card. It's like the universe comes in and just goes course correct, realign. This is where you're meant to be. This is where you're not stepping up. This is where you're not making the decisions you know you should. Bam, I will do it for you. And, whatever area in your life is, wherever your charts is holding this eclipse, it's going to be different for everyone. But the most familiar and the same thing for everyone is that it's endings, beginnings, resets, rebirth, realignments. And so whatever you've been avoiding and pushing away, it's like it can't be. Because, I've talked about this a lot. This is the year, and we're in the years at the moment of authenticity and kind of aligning with our soul and our true purpose. And like we're being asked massively to step up and make changes and be clearer. And and if we're doing that, we're going to be stepping up into that beautiful higher timeline, and things are going to kind of start to shift around us in really positive ways. And if we're not making those changes and we're still avoiding and not changing and not looking and using all those things, those quick fixes, then we're going to get a big reality slap, I believe. So, eclipse season, we're now in September, and I've kind of like, as I've tuned into the energy of September, I'm like, oh, it's deep, it's soulful, it's like, whoa, September, yeah. And when the energy is like this, we have to go deep. We have to look after ourselves in that kind of really deep, nourishing, nurturing way, yeah. And it's Pisces, this first one. It's emotional, yeah? And we're in Virgo season, which is like this reordering. So it's not an easy energy that we have coming through the month, yeah? But we don't grow when it's easy, do we? We don't evolve when it's easy. Yeah, we do our best growth and our major kind of breakthroughs and evolutions, which actually lead us to the most happiest kind of joyful, moments in life after we go through these shifts. So I don't want anyone to fear, because there's a lot of people talk on, these channels around eclipse season, I don't want you to fear it, but I just want you to be aware of it. It's like, let go, allow, nurture self, trust, Like, trust that whatever's falling away is not in alignment with you. Whatever's coming in is coming in as a gift for you. Yeah? And as I say, it's Virgo season. So it's kind of like we've got to be quite disciplined and quite ordered. And, you know, discipline's a really big word. And I do believe that the more disciplined we can be with self, the more we're going to rise up. Yeah? The more we don't have excuses, the more we not facing, the trickier it's going to become. It's going to become murky down there. Yeah. So this is the real time to, do all those little things that make a big difference. Your journaling every day, your breath work, your nutritious food, rest. Like, rest is so important this year. And we're so conditioned to go, do, create, and it's like we can actually do more when we rest. So we must find that time to slow down, to rest, to check in, to meditate, to do our breath work, to find moments throughout the day, where we just stop and breathe. Oh yeah, where am I at? Oh yeah, okay, what do I need? Walking, nature, grounding, sunlight, hydration. They're all those really simple things that don't cost you a lot are going to help you get through. Yeah, get up and watch the sunrise. Drink your, warm water with some salt and lemon when you wake up. Get outside. Keep your cortisol quite calm as you first wake up. Yeah. Adapt to the new day. Check in. Where am I at? What do I want? Do some journaling. Do some breath work. Maybe do some exercise. Have something nutritious to eat. Yeah. Do your creative work. Whether you call that work or whatever. Yeah. Rest. Check in. Breath work. Take a deep breath. Like, this is how your day could roll if you want it to. And this is how, if you can, be in that mindset, it's gonna help you so much. Trust. Have the conversations. Am I being authentic? Tune into yourself. Yeah, you might find the real urge to kind of clean and have things in order this week, especially before that eclipse hits, because that kind of 2 weeks we're in the gateway, it can feel a little bit funky. Yeah. So, this week, clean the house, cleanse, clean out the cupboard, do what you need to do so that, you're not thinking, oh, I've got to do that and I've got to do this. Yeah. October, September, October, November, big months, really big, charged, energetic months, which really want you to step up, yeah? Which really want you to get in alignment with your kind of soul's path and your, that higher timeline, yeah? I think it's amazing, yeah? Do I think it's going to be easy? No, not really, no. I don't think it's going to be easy, but seriously, has this whole year been easy? Actually, has your whole life been easy? Not really. So whatever, you have everything you need. And as I said to you, what I really want people to remember is that if we're ever going through challenges or, a time when we feel confused or, I always truly believe that when we're going through challenges and things feel difficult and we're being tested, we do a massive, step up afterwards. So when I'm in those times, I'm like, okay, it's cool. Because after this, I know there's going to be this beautiful growth and the rewards and the, because as I go step up in my frequency, I start to feel what's on that next frequency and it's, lighter and brighter and better. Yeah. So my beautiful friends, it's good to be back. I still have a bit of a croaky voice because I did get smashed with that nasty flu after I'd been smashed with a little course correction in my health. So, you know, I am taking it easy. Yes, I'm back seeing clients slowly. And I will be back online with my live online sessions, just not yet. I will come back when I feel the pull. At the moment, I've got my little grids still set up and I still tune into you all, and I'm like, you're good. You've got this. You read the weekly. I'll be back here. I'll be talking to you, be connecting to you, sending you the most love and light, knowing that you're not alone and these times are powerful and possibly challenging, but the rewards are huge. I always said 25, 26, those years feel like ouchie. When we get into 27, it's like, whoa, all right, let's go. So it's like we're climbing a ladder, right? We're climbing a ladder, and when I do a little look up onto the top of where we're going, I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's worth every step that we're taking right now. So just remember that in those little tricky moments. And yeah, get excited because there's this kind of speeding up energy that's going to start coming through. Yeah. And so, if you kind of been going like, when's that going to happen? It's been so long. I feel like after this eclipse season, it's like things going to speed up. Things are going to start happening and shifting quite quickly. So just this week is like a bit of prep week. Yeah. You might fill up the freezer. Yeah. You might get the cupboard sorted. Yeah, because when I come in and tune into you next week, it's going to be on that eclipse. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So have an amazing week. I send you lots of love. And yeah, it's good to be back.